being filmed. Everybody's being filmed all at once.
Oh, that's that 360.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
So if I look over at Mo, don't throw your eyes in the air, because if I pan, I can see it.
How's that? She can't see me now.
Is that new, Jim?
What's that?
Is that new?
Relatively, yeah. A few months.
The 360 thing?
Yeah. So I'll put it on OneDrive later, and you guys can pull it up, and then you can take your camera and do
Oh,
this.
that's right. You've already showed us.
Yeah.
Showed us that already. Yeah.
He takes it everywhere we go.
I think it's neat.
Yeah.
He's a little kid.
Looks like a sexual device.
Oh, Bob.
It's funny you should. Never mind. I think I
know.
cleaned the lens.
It doesn't look like a camera.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It looks like one of those robot things, those miniature robots.
Oh, actually,
for
yeah.
the kids.
It looks like that robot from Wall-E, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's who it was.
The trash
Eve.
compactor.
Eva.
Eva.
Eva. I gotta tighten this thing. It's falling off.
Did you get new shoes?
No, I think she's had those.
She went
Yeah, I
before?
think she has. I think I've seen those.
I'm good.
Looks like Skechers.
Has Nick been by recently? Has he? I haven't talked to Nick in a while. Have you guys seen him recently?
He didn't even chime in on your group text.
Yeah, a couple of them he hasn't.
Yeah.
Well, he texted me yesterday and asked me to take Garen to the band camp, pick him up. So, yeah, I guess they're going to Las Vegas.
The family?
Or the
No,
band.
I think just Nick and Jeanette, just for a getaway.
In August.
Get out of
Yeah.
town.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
they're probably going to hang
It's going
back
to be
there.
120 out there.
So we're leaving tomorrow, actually.
Stay in the
Okay.
hotel.
It's going to be warm, so they stay inside the casinos anyway. I mean, that's
Yeah.
pretty much getting from one to the other. But I don't know. I think anymore, can't you go through that train or whatever, that tram and ride it from casino to casino?
I think so.
I haven't been to Vegas since we got married.
Yeah, well, it's not really our. Yeah, I'll tell you how long ago that was. The performer was Bill Cosby. We saw him in the lobby. Hit
Yeah.
on a girl.
Honestly,
We
God,
waved.
He
He
even
waved
waved
back.
at me.
Yeah, she waved back at her.
It was the last time we were there when we saw Sammy Davis.
They actually sit down inside that saucer, Scylla. Fluff up. They
Yeah.
splash water.
Yeah, when
Everything.
Bill, remember the one that Tim built in the Rancho Mosquito's house?
He does this for a long
Backyard.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
he ever got out.
We used to love to sit at the window and
Yeah,
watch the
watch
birds.
them.
Yeah,
It's fun. It's entertaining.
we had a little. It had a little adjustment on the top, so
They
you
don't
could
drink
make
water.
it fan or you could make it.
What they
drip.
do is they clean
Yeah,
their beaks
that's
out.
what we
They
changed
get
it
so much
around.
nectar build up that
Yeah.
when they get out, we watch them. They fly up on a fence or
Yeah.
something, and they rub their beaks, and they're cleaning them off. So I took an old feeder we had, just filled it with water, and hung it there. And they go there and they clean off.
Ours do it with authority, like they clean their beaks. Yeah, and I'll be back too.
They like us. They're friendly with us, but they do get territorial. And you know the double dippers because they'll go up over the house and they come down and you were just in the backyard. You're supposed to map the entire area. You can hold 100 locations in your brain, and you're not going to any of them.
We
You
don't
go
have
in the
that
front
many-
and backyard. That's it.
We don't have that
I'm
many
spent.
flowers, though. Neighbors do, but we don't.
Oh, there's all neighborhoods full of flowers. That's you think about it. They get the flower get. You
And it's gone.
watch them feed at the feeder, man. It's like.
Yeah, you see their little.
So the one of them sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, "You're not going to make it over the fence."
It's like a college kid at a keg.
Okay, well, some of them you look at the little bellies going.
We had one hummingbird one year that ate so much
So
He's-
now every time we
he's
hear
a
him
creature,
going
too.
over,
He
we
needs
run
water.
outside to make sure they're
Fortunately,
not
he's the one that
landing,
can
you know?
communicate with the other ones.
Yeah.
I put one of those
The guy that
big,
gave us the Cheetos,
pot
got a pond.
You got water.
saucers
What'd you say?
out in front. and I
Remember the
kept
guy with the
filling it
Cheetos?
for,
Got a
you know,
pond.
for the crows. Right.
So I
they
chased him
tore
out.
up my succulents.
And,
they got in the pots.
I always say
and they
something
were,
like,
throwing
"Come on,
them over
Heckle,
their
Jack, get out of here,
shoulders.
beat it."
God.
So I was
And they'll
like,
go up in the
"No
house
water
next door and
here
squawk
for you
at me for a
guys."
while, but they're not coming back to the pond. And then one day, and then I found this out because I was curious, there was not a bird to be found anywhere, nothing. And I looked up on the top of the fence, and there's a Cooper's hawk.
Yeah. I kept saying,
Yeah.
honey, there's a hawk up there. That's why they're not
So I looked
around.
up Cooper's hawk. What makes Cooper's hawks special is they only prey on birds.
Oh no.
They're the ones that eat the doves and the finches of the Cooper's hawk.
And we got
I thought they were
one
eating, I was
that's
always glad to
close
see it
by.
because I thought he was eating like gophers or something.
It's a little
That's the
smaller.
red-tailed hawk does that.
Still a
The-
raptor.
Have a lot of those in your area?
yeah, we do. Coopers are the
And the
ones that the
red-tailed.
crows will attack.
And what birds do they attack?
Doves, finches, every littler bird.
They
'cause
can't
they're
catch
faster, you know,
hummingbirds. Too fast.
Yeah.
And the crows don't like them around because it's like, these are our prey, you know, not yours. And I saw 4 crows attack a Cooper's hawk and actually knock him to where he spiraled down. But then he just flew away. Crows can't catch him. But crows are interesting because they tag team him. One will come in one way, one will come in another. And they'll keep him confused till he leaves the area. And they're just trying to protect their younger ones.
Yeah.
Once again, really smart.
My neighbor showed me something interesting with crows. You guys may have seen this before. I never did. She had this plastic crow, and if you find a group of crows, she just threw it out into the middle of them, and it just laid there, and they think it's a dead crow, and they'll start squawking, and then they'll fly and they'll circle it,
Circling.
and they'll leave the area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it worked.
I know if they know if it's one of their own, they also have like a funeral.
I've seen that
type
too.
thing.
They all sit in it. The dead bird will be on the ground. There'll be a bunch of them in a tree, and they'll just sit there for a while, and they take off.
I've seen them do that, like, over our neighborhood when they do that.
It's
fly around
swirling,
and they're
yeah.
walking and they're carrying on.
That's
Like
a
there's
meeting,
some
yeah.
kind of a powwow.
It is.
Yeah, they're calling the other.
Well, there's a
come.
they did, and the
They
and the
address
6th
every
season's coming out.
injury
It's the
and
last
every
one.
I need
joint
to-
in your
I need
body.
a show to watch.
And so
It's-
they
okay,
taught me how
They
to
you have to
work
turn
with
on
the sciatic pain
the closed
with
caption for
pillows
about the
and
first
also
3
arm
episodes.
pain. So you
Well, you'll
snap
get the hang
those,
of the way. And they also told them to dial it
put
down
your arm on it.
because nobody's from Birmingham, England, but they're all trying to do the dialect.
Yeah.
You
They
just
said,
have to.
we're never
for
going to be
your
able to
own
sell this in
injury, you
American
have to
markets.
kind of move them around until
Yeah.
you figure
Yeah.
out.
So it gets
what
easier to
it
understand.
must do. But what
And
kills me is in
I
the
liken it
wintertime
to
with heavy blankets and trying to.
Godfather
okay, which arm
2,
can I use to pull the
only in
blanket
England.
this direction?
Yeah,
Not
it's
only
the
that,
rise
just
of the
turning over.
gag and
It
what's going.
hurts.
It's interesting because the history's going along with it too.
My dad
These
always
guys
told
were
me
all
it's no fun getting old.
World War One
That's all I-
too.
veterans.
Huh? Yours?
My dad too.
And
Yeah.
this one, the guy that's Tommy Shelby, who's the head of the thing,
Now he just
won
says
medals
it's
for
no
valor.
fun.
They guys, and they're all suffering from
When I'm betting
PTSD,
on, don't say,
and they all drink way too much, and they're all
Yeah,
criminals.
right, right.
But you know, when you're a criminal in
No,
that
my
area,
dad
it's,
told me
so what
Mosquito.
everybody else is too.
Yeah.
And it's really an enjoyable story. It's like
Mosquito.
his
My
rise to
ankle.
power
Who?
and his struggle to keep control of it.
Who are you
And
talking about?
Oh, Peaky Blinders.
Oh, picking. It's violent, so.
Oh yeah, it's violent. It has to be. It's about it'd be like making Godfather 2 without anybody being violent in it.
Yeah.
That would make no sense. You know.
I'll check it out.
Well, we had to keep the subtitles on for me
Well, I
because
like
they
it
talk so
because-
fast.
Yeah, and there's
with the
accents.
hearing aids, I don't catch it
The,
all.
the main
and with
actor
that
is.
accent.
Did you see what's the name of that one? Quiet Place 2?
Oh, God, it's so good.
Yeah,
You
I've heard
saw
on a-
Quiet Place, didn't you? It's
Where
a
they-
movie.
They can't make any sound. Oh, that's
That
a-
was out about
that's a
2
good
years
movie.
ago, maybe. Did you see that?
I've seen it advertised.
Quiet. Well, that.
Anyway,
well,
the
Quiet
guy
2
that plays
is
the
not,
head
that's probably why
Peaky
you're
Blinders
seeing
in
that,
the movie
right?
there too.
Okay.
What's the
Well, he's
Quiet
not.
Place?
He's an American, so he didn't have the book.
It's Earth is invaded by these creatures that